Grace, what if Nix sucks? I'll call Perna just for that. Hold on.
If Bo Nix is really the 6th best quarterback from this draft, making him like the 30th best quarterback in the NFL, Tom, I'm saved again,
I just wanted to ask, what if Bo Nix kind of sucks?
Oh, fuck you. Didn't hear it, Tom. Didn't hear it. He was trying to put some cursed bullshit on Bo Nix, not letting him do it.
Not going to happen.
Nix.
Didn't hear it.
Just like Bo Nix.
He hung up. Perfect.
The next morning.
Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, and this is GPS. And what if Bo Nix kind of sucks? I had to get it out.
Right.
I had to get it out. I mean, we talked on the phone yesterday, and it was perfect.
We did not.
Yes, we did.
I have no recollection of anything happening.
I saw you sipping on those whiskeys during the video, so maybe, kind of just messing with the old noggin a little bit.
That was not my first whiskey either.
Congratulate. So I have to, just cut right to it. There has to be some excitement there because, you talked about Bo Nix before. You did a whole video on him. You did a video on just about every single one of the QBs that you could have gotten. And you didn't have to move. Yeah. Similar to like the Vikings, they only traded up one spot, right? And then they were still able to trade up again. So you have to be happy just from a standpoint of they didn't give up the farm. They got a guy that you could hopefully, build around or at least give you some hope.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I think people are confusing me and Broncos fans being excited about Bo Nix with we think he's slam dunk going to be great. Because you don't know. But you're right. All of those things are true. And it got a little interesting when nobody traded up for J.J. McCarthy like we thought, right? And then Penix goes and you're like, whoa, what the heck's going on?
We'll talk.
So I was like, okay, so this is the Broncos are either going to try and jump Minnesota if they like J.J. McCarthy. Sure. Turns out they were not as high on J.J. as they were Bo Nix. And that's totally fair because you've got a lot more to evaluate with Bo Nix. So just sitting there, letting him come to him, getting the guy they want. And the thing that's so funny, it's like when people are criticizing Bo Nix, they're like, he went to Oregon. It was a system there that he thrived in. Like, it was just a good system. And I get it. A lot of short passes for Bo, okay? So why would he not translate to the right system in Sean Payton and the way he runs it, right? Sure, anything can happen to fuck up a quarterback. We know that. But it's like you give credit to the guy for running the system in college, and the one that makes the most sense for him, the one that everybody's like, this is a good fit, we get it. And you're like, oh, idiots. Look at those idiots. That's about half of it. A lot of people are excited. We should be excited about Bo Nix. He wants to be a Bronco. And I don't know if it'll work out, but I feel a lot better today with Bo Nix as my quarterback than I did with Stidham and Zach Wilson.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, even if they're just to be a lifeline of I don't have to watch a training camp with Stidham versus Zach Wilson. I get it. And like, again, if this doesn't work out, it's not great. But then if they're bad, they'll go get a quarterback next year.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? I think it's just the rest of the draft is going to turn out to be a little bit more important in terms of just like, okay, I know don't have a second round pick unless you trade back up. But like, what are you going to do to like build around in case Bo Nix doesn't work out? So then whoever you put in there next, they have some support.
Yeah. The Broncos have holes, and they've got to build and draft well in the later rounds for sure. There's no getting around that.
No.
Next free agency period, they're going to spend money because I'll have it again. The one thing Bo Nix will have is a solid offensive line. We still have Courtland Sutton, so we got one proven receiver for him. Who knows about the run game? But yeah, the rest of the draft is significant, and I don't know if they're going to nail it. Last year's draft, it's like, okay, I think Marvin Mims can take a leap as another receiver, but I don't even know if they're going to trade up in the second, if they're just going to stay put in the third. We're still paying the piper for the Sean Payton trade. That's why they don't have a second, and that's why it made sense to take Bo Nix at 12. If they had a second and they could have possibly moved up to get him, sure, but when 5 quarterbacks were gone, already. I think it made the Bo Nix pick a lot.
It makes sense.
More palatable for the Broncos. Like, well, shit, 5 guys are already gone. Just take your dude. Bo jobs for everybody in Denver, baby. And Bo's giving them all.
What? Bernie, you're not streaming tonight, but what do you got coming out today, my friend?
We'll be doing winners and losers of the NFL draft.
Round 1 coming out today?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell.
Got Bo Nix up last night. Let's say Bo Nix got me up last night. Know what I'm saying? So, boner is what I'm saying, Tom.
Well, let me tell you about GPS Clips, the hottest, outrageous channel that's been around for a little while now, like a year now, right?
Look it, you can find all of your GPS clips here.